How's everybody getting on today? So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on the different screw head bits, we'll say, that we use in construction. So there are a good few in it, but to be honest, we don't use an awful lot of them, but I will go through them just to explain them a bit better, okay? So the most common one we use is called a posi head, or a PZ2. So that's for the regular screw that we use here, the regular brass screw that we use internally, and that sits perfectly into the top of that. That looks very similar to a Phillips head screw. So a Phillips head is the T one that we normally use. It looks very similar and it will work a lot of the time, but there's an extra two little louvers on the posi head that get that extra bit of grip for screws. Okay, so that's the one we use most commonly, and it sits perfectly into your drills. The most important thing is when you're putting in and taking out screws is keeping your drill in line with your screw, because it fits perfectly into it. So if you're off any bit like this, it's not sitting in the screw and it'll start skipping on you. Okay, so another head we use then is our flat head. So these are more we don't use them as much anymore. They're for older style doors a lot of the time. You might see them from time to time, maybe in electrical, but they're not used that much, but it is handy to have one. The next one then is something that is used quite a bit. It's called a Torx head screw, and or bit. So actually it's in this drill here. So it's like a star head, and it fits into these decking screws that we use outside. So the thing is, should you get these kits, is it worth buying all these kits? This is actually a decent one, but most of them I see aren't worth the money. They're not good value at all, because there's a lot of stuff in there that you'd never ever use in your lifetime. And when you buy a box of screws like this that has a different type head in it, they'll give you that head. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to have these. There is nice ones. When I see a nice one, I'll let you know where it is and when it's good value. But most of the kits you see are much bigger than this, and a lot of the parts you're never going to use again. So look, stay away from them. But it's just important to know which is which. So you've got your posi head, you've got your Phillips head, and your Torx. You also have your flat head. There's one more as well, actually, which electricians love and we hate, is the square head. It's just a square, and we never seem to have this bit when we need it, and electricians love using them, and they drive us bananas. Okay, so they're the four that's in it. You know what I mean? There's not much to it. They're very easy to kind of once you look at the head of the screw, you'll be able to figure out which one it is. Okay, have a great day, everyone.